Hello and welcome again to another game dev session of the game Free Return Trajectory. In the last stream, I was here fighting a little bit with the save system and with the game manager and with the level. Should I edit? I don't remember. This is a confusion. I did those scripts kind of in an experimental way to understand what's needed, and I believe that today I'm going to refactoring all of them and making all of those scripts a little bit more useful. So today's stream will be coding a lot and playing just a tiny bit. Let's pick up my papers and let's try to make some plans. Make some plans for the future. So what I want to do is I have this mission briefing scene where I can select the level and play the level whatever it needs to be. Then I have the game itself where I can, who cares, the level I'm going to test. It could be this one. I will play from the beginning. It's easier. So once we choose the slot, we have this mission briefing scene where we can select the game we're going to play. We cannot select the games that we cannot play yet. And we play. If we go main menu, we go back and we can play the game. So this scene needs to know or needs to read the save data file and actually write all the levels here and allow the ones that are available on, and do not allow me to click on those that are non-playable, in a state of non-playable. So this one, I guess it's working. It has some bugs here. If I don't select and I just click play, it will play the last previous whatever game level was played before, not the actual one that is selected. When I start the game, by default it starts selected on the second one. I don't know why. So those are things that I need to solve, but I will solve them in the future, because this is actually working. If I click on the level and I play, I'm playing the level. On the level itself, I have this menu here, which is actually the same mission briefing. So I'm not sure about the mission. I can go here. I don't need to exit and enter again. And I will have here some game options. Restart mission, go to the mission briefing, and eventually these buttons are empty. I'm not sure yet if I will give them some options, but if I don't give them some options, maybe I will delete them. But I don't know yet what these buttons can do. At this point I just have the mission restart and the mission briefing, and this is actually, sorry, Sorry. I was saying, so this level, this menu will work with restarting the game or going back. At least at this point is what it does. When I finish the level, I should have that status panel or something like that. Let me try to finish the level. I don't know if I have the status panel here in this one. I guess not. Whoop. No, I don't have it on this one. So let's go back. Is this one that has the panel? And this is what I'm trying to fix here. So this panel, it's not correct. This is not this time, it was the previous time. And I want to have the panel saying what happened, and then a button to return here or to continue to the next level automatically. But that it's not working very well. Quit. I was working on the station approach, I guess. It is not here, should be. It's not here. So station approach. Okay, it has this panel. But if you look at these objects that I have here, or these nodes, I have a level manager. This is the left panel. It has the functions of each button. It has a level progression, and it has the level objectives. These level objectives will check if I'm doing the level in the correct order, if I have more than one thing to do. For example, the station expansion, you need to undock first, you need to go to the other dock, you need to dock after, and you need to connect both. You know, and you need to do the things in a specific order. So this kind of level objectives, it just has a connection hatch, and that's it. As soon as a connection hatch happens, the level ends. So that's okay. Delay to achievement 10 seconds, so this is the time it will take to show to go from that panel to the next one. But let me open here the station expansion, and on this station expansion, the level objectives, as you can see, it has a lot of stuff. So I need to do this, so I can do that, so I can do that, and so on and so on. And this is actually, these are strings. I need to write exactly what is going to happen here. I don't actually remember which are the names, but let me just check it, because I'm pretty sure I write here all the commands possible. Maybe not here. So this is an array of match steps. This is not the best name because this is expecting hatch, and there can be other things. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Step index goes up if the thing matches. Okay. And step to check is something that comes from outside. Connection checker. And as you can see, this is a function that receives the hatch name and the doc name, and this will write the word connecting hatch to doc, for example. So maybe this can have more stuff. For example, enable the engine, or detaching, or I don't know. So at this point I just have the hatching on and off. That's how I get the progression of the level. So this one will, level objectives will track the list of things to do. In this case I have to connect hatch doc1, and then I need to disconnect hatch ship doc1, and etc until I reach here. When I reach all of them, this will trigger a end level. So level ended is true when step index is higher or equal to the length of match steps, and this is always checking for the next step, so I need to do them in order. As soon as this is true, level ended, no, level ended is true, it will it will trigger the queue of the radio queue to clear all the new radio messages that may be queue, and start counting to end the level. And this will do the steps necessary to save, etc. So this level objective is the script that is actually checking if the level is being done correctly. Okay. But this is a little bit, everything is a little bit scattered around in several, then I have the game level progression and level objectives. I don't remember why I did these two things. So level progression, I need to understand what this does. But I believe this is kind of the same thing. It's just this should be in just one script, in my opinion. And then we have above everything, because this is load. This is load on the auto load system. We have here the game session. And the game session is a script that, where is the script? Game session. This is a script that is responsible for save the level data if we actually finish it. Level ended. So this is actually not, this is dealing with the game. But for example, go briefing scene, I don't know if it could be, if it should be here. This is a little bit confusing. So what I'm going to do today is to tidy up these functions and make sure everything is in a place where it is logical to be. And this is what I want to do today, just to make sure, because yesterday what was happening is that And let's simulate that again. I will open the save file, slot 3, and I will make this level, which is the third one. 1, 2, 3, no, fourth one. Station approach, it will be false. It doesn't have a end time, so let's go -1. Failed attempts 0, and initial fuel whatever, final fuel 0. Remaining fuel save. So this is the state of the level when it's not played yet. Let's play the level and let's see what appears in the status panel. Play. Play slot 3, level 4. And as soon as we dock, we will end the level. So the level will be completed. But as you see, no time, remaining fuel 0. So this has the previous settings. This does not have these new settings where fuel is 17 and I don't know the time because I don't have a clock here. But if I play the level again, and I will waste more fuel this time. So the previous one was 17 something. Let's go below 17. Okay, we are already at 16. As you can see, remaining fuel 17, and then we have 14 at the level. So this is not actually showing this session, is showing the previous one. So what is being shown here, it's not the data that is saved already, because I already finished the level. It's the data that was saved previously, and this is happening because I'm writing the things in that panel and then I'm saving after. And yesterday I was like, okay, let's change things out of place to invert that order, but the thing was not working, and I was kind of not liking it how spaghetti the code was being. And I decided, well, I will rewrite all these scripts properly. I will rewrite all the scripts properly. So today will be a boring stream, finding the connections and remake them again. So what I think I will do is to have the game manager, the game session, sorry, the game session will deal with what? Let me look at what we have right now on the game session and understand what it does at this point. It has a reference to the data manager, and the data manager, is the script that saves, loads, and clear when we clear. Get slot data time. This is when we create a new one, it will get the data and we'll create a new, this will create a new slot. Load stuff to element. This is not being used. Sorry. Data manager now has an error. Okay, yeah, I know why I'm doing this, because I copied this from an open world system, so this is not necessary. And this is not necessary. Delete methods that load the elements, no. And here we have add levels. This will, when we create a new session, a new slot, it will add this data to the save file. So basically this is all the briefings and the level in the start position, which scene it is, and the level instructions, etc, and the initial fuel is here. So it's a little bit more centralized. But if I want to change the fuel, I go here instead of opening each level and setting up the spaceship. And maybe if I have other things that I need to, or that I want to centralize the information, maybe I will add them here. At this point I just need the fuel and that's it. For example, the gravity scale could be changed also because it's a planet approach or is a space station, or you know, so there are other values that could be here. It's useful to have them here, but at this point I just need the fuel and everything is inside the level itself. So when I load the level, the settings are there except the fuel. And manually, because I want to show the fuel at the end of in the status, so I need to have a fuel variable there. So this creates the slot file, add levels, and at the end, or at the end of each creation, so it creates a new variable with the level data, it adds the data and then adds this level data to the file. This is what's happening. So this creates the levels, create the level data to put in the save file. Okay. This actually puts the thing inside the save file. So this is the variable that allows me to test all the levels immediately. So this basically picks up that information, the information that we prepared here, and it changes this variable if we want to test all the levels easily, and then it adds this to the saved data. And at this level happens very interesting. At this level adds this to the saved data. It will add this level to the list of levels. Okay. Now let's look at the saved data. So the saved data has creation date and a list of, so each slot will be this thing over here, but we need another thing. Strangely, add this level. Add levels comes from where? Okay, create a new game. When we click on the button to create a new slot, it will clear the save data, which is clear save data is preparing a new save data instance of the class, and then yeah, we create this new variable, new save data, and we put this inside the level. This is what we do when we create the level. We clear the data, which is preparing that data in the save data variable. Okay, we add this to the list, create a new list basically. Then we add all the levels. Okay, and when all the levels are inside the file, we save the game, and this save game is calling the serialization manager and the function save with the name and what we want to save. This name is actually comes from there, and this comes from where? Create new game. This comes from the button. So the button is called slot 1, slot 2, or slot 3, and it will create this file over here. So these are the names of the files. So this data manager only deals with files, nothing else, which is okay. It's what I want. And this data manager has this data manager is above everything, because it is data manager is here. So when we play the game, is always there. Then we have the game session that talks to this game session. This is to create and delete files, etc., etc., or to save files. Okay, the game session is the one that will work with the file when we load the file. So we open the slot and we are working here inside this script is the one that will get the file. Where is the file? So at least this is what I want to do. So let's go here again. So data manager. This is just create, load, and save the file. The game session will work with the current file. So when we load a slot, this one will be the responsible for marking the level as complete or whatever. So this will be the game session. And then we have the level progression. So this has an overview of all the levels. This works with a file that we are working on. Okay. and level objectives and level progression. So these two are two different files, two different scripts, but I believe this should be the same. Somehow this should be the same. And the level progression is the one responsible for level progression. This will check, win and lose. This will track steps to win. This also track triggers. Maybe the triggers are independent, but all the triggers call this level progression and says, oh, time to lose the game. So this needs to have a function to receive that it's time to lose, or it's time to mark this step as done, or whatever. So this will track the steps to lose. Could be more than one to lose. This will also, when win, because when we lose, we just go out, or maybe not. Maybe we show the panel saying you lose and why, the reason. Maybe you crashed, or you are out of screen, or you are out of time, you are out of fuel, whatever. So this level progression will be the responsible for writing in the status panel, and at the end call game session to update current file. Current file. So this is what needs to happen, and anything related with the playing level, it's here. Everything related with the session or the slot, it's here. And this doesn't matter because... So this level progression will have the level objectives and the level progression in both. Or maybe this one has the functions that trigger the win and lose situation, and this one calls that. So this is what I want to do, is fixing this structure, because what I have is spaghetti code. So let's look at these scripts and let's try to solve these problems. So level objectives. For example, the level progression should also have the timings. The time to wait when we show the status, the time to wait to show the status, the time to wait after showing the status, time to wait to change to the briefing panel, whatever. So all the timings related to starting and ending and waiting for something should be inside the level progression. Yeah, that will be the thing. So let's see if we can solve this in the next 2 hours. Challenge accepted, but I'm not sure. Game session. Let's start with the game session maybe, because game session works with the current file. What do we have now? On the game session we have the save level data. We call this and it will save wherever it receives, and this will be sent by the level progression. So the level progression will deal with the data while the game is running, while the level is running, and as soon as it needs to save, it will send here. So this comes, this level data comes from level progression. Okay, we'll receive the data here. We go to the save data and we get the correct index. I don't like this next level because it's not the next level, it's the current level. So we need to check this last level, next level. This is here to enable or disable. I guess this is here to enable the next level to be playable. As soon as we finish level 4, the next level should be playable, even if it's not finished. So that's why the next level is here, probably. Let me see. I don't remember why I did this, but I kind of have an idea of that. So we need to have a current level. Public int current level, and when we play the level from the briefing screen, we'll put here the number of the current level. It makes more sense, this name. So when we are in the briefing screen, briefing panel, do you have here that? No. We should. Let's see. Mission briefing. Button change scene, no. And this one is mission briefing. Oh, mission briefing. Mission briefing. It's down here. So mission briefing calls the game session. Yes, it does. So it calls the game session to do what exactly? To get the plus direction. This direction is, maybe this comes from the going up and down in the menu. So game session calls the next level and change it to do something. If we have loop around the original item, okay, this is when we use the keys to navigate here, probably. This is when we use the keys to the next level. Can I navigate with keys? I'm not sure. Yes, we can. So this is what it does, that next info is just to change this number. So if I here, the next one will be the number 1, not the number 7, whatever. Not important. Next level. So find the next enable item in the specific direction. If I go down or up, wrap around, if we reach the end or the start of the list. So if we go to 0, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is okay. Game session. game session next level equals to item. Set next level. So this happens, set next level, next index. Next index depends on that. Navigation, okay. I will need to change this eventually, because I don't want next level. Well, next level is the next that I'm going to play when I press enter. But as soon as I reach the game session, it will be the current level, not the next level. So maybe this will be the first thing to change. Game session, last level, next level, play next level. We change the file to the next level. So when we press play, we change the file to the game session dot next level, and we want to make sure this is the current level, not the next level. Play music, okay. And we have one more here, which is filled the list, okay. I know why I call it next level, because if I play number 1, the next will be number 2. So when I press play, it will be the next level. But I don't like that name while I'm playing the level. So when I play the level, set next index. I don't like this name because, oh no, sorry, set next index, okay, no problem. Play next level, this is what the button calls. When I press play, I'm pretty sure, when I press play, so play next button. Play next button is the button play next level, which is this button, okay. So play next button as a signal that is connected to play next level. Okay, so this is just to make sure. Play next level. So when I press play, it will signal the game session last level as the next level, strangely. Okay, this is like a old speed and new speed. So let's see what happens later with this last level. And then gets the tree, change file, save data, current level, and gets the next level number. So if it's number 3, it will play number 3 dot level scene. So it gets that. It will change the file there. It opens the thing and plays the music. Okay. Until here, everything is okay. But why do I need the last level inside the game session? The last level is not being used anywhere. So I actually don't need it in the game session. I need it here because okay, item select list last level +1. So this is when I finish the level. If I finish level 1, when I return here, it will be automatically on the next level. Okay, That's why I need the previous the last level, and the last level is set on the game session. Game session, as it says in the paper, work with the current file. Okay, it could have the information about the mission briefing, but this is a number that is only being used. This last level is only being used here in the mission briefing. Oh, I know why we need to put on the game session. I know why. Because when we go to the level, this mission briefing will be turned off. So when I turn on again the mission briefing, I don't have any information about which was the previous level played, so the last level will be lost unless it's saved on, or it's set up on a variable that does not disappear. And that's why I was putting this number on the game session, because the game session is always there. Okay, I accept this. This could be used by the briefing panel only. Okay. Next level is being used here. Next level. Next level is being used only to. This is the mission briefing. So basically, is the numbers are getting saved on the game session just because the mission briefing can disappear. So the numbers did not disappear because they are always there. But this is used to go around. So this is the next. Basically, this is not the next level. This is a selected level. This could be called the selected level. Do I change this name to selected level? Do I change this name to selected level? Maybe. Selected level. And because I changed it here, I have 4 errors. In this case, the saved data, the level ended, so when we mark it as finished, but the selected is to be used only there. Here I will have the current level. So current level is the one that is going to be used on the save level data on the level ended. Get this level data. I don't know why I need this. Call every frame. What? This is something that's not here. I don't know why I need to get this level data, but this is something that is called from outside. I will find it, but this level is the current, and current is whatever number it is. Get the next level is the current equals I. High is finished. Next level is being called where? If the level is finished, get the next level and go to the briefing scene. So we are playing level 3. If level 3 is finished, get next level. Okay, and it will cycle the entire list until it finds one that is not finished. It is not very easily readable, so finished equals false, just because it's easier to read. So it will cycle the entire list to get the index of the first unfinished level that is in the list, and as soon as it finds it, it will make the next level. So here it will be the next level. It's the only place. Next level. It's not called next level. Okay, current level, selected. Let's create the next level here. Public int next level. So we set up the next level variable with the number of the next level, which is the first on the list that is not finished. And then we return, because we don't need to cycle it anymore. This will return what? The if statement. Maybe it should be a break, because a break will break the for loop. Yes. So as soon as we have the next level, we break, we go out of here, and we call defer go briefing scene. So when we go to the briefing scene again, the next level variable on the game session that is always there, is never deleted, we'll have the next one. And maybe we can put it on the, oh no, item selected, it will be the next. Okay. Could be the next level. But we were changing the thing to the selected level. So maybe instead of next, we change it to selected. Copy, paste, and now mission briefing, everything that is called next level will be actually called selected level. Let's make sure. I'll go one by one just to make sure. So this one is not to be changed, of course. Next one, this one also, it will not be changed. Okay, so this is the first variable on the game session. So instead of next level, we go selected level. Why? Because this is just the number that is being used on the UI. Copy. So next index will be the selected level plus direction. And this direction comes from whatever the keys I'm pressing. Selected level. Next. If we loop around, yes, selected changes. Next. Set next index. If we click on the interface directly, instead of using the keys, it will set the number to the selected level. next. Play next level stays like that, and when we play the selected level. And that's it. Save. Let's play the game and make sure we didn't break anything. Well, first let's build. I guess I don't have errors. Okay, nice. So play. Play, continue. So if I go up and down, I'm actually changing the selected level variable, and this seems to work fine. Let's enter the first one. This is the first level. Go mission briefing again. Let's enter, for example, the number 4. This is the number 4. Okay. Let's click on the number 2 directly and play. This is the number 2, so I guess it's working. We didn't break anything. We don't have errors on the console. So, it's done. This part is done. I prefer to have these names because the names speak for themselves. Current level is where we are playing. Last level is the level we played. Selected level is where the interface is. Next level is the one after we played, or the next level to play when we finish one of the levels. Okay, current file. We will get this when we enter the or maybe this level data comes from the level progression, or maybe not. Or maybe not. Maybe this comes from, oh no, this is the save data. Okay, yeah, comes from the level progression. We will deal with this in a bit. And the camera, who cares about the camera? I don't know why I have the camera here. Okay, but I don't know why I have the camera here. Don't remember. So, what we are going to do in this script is to GameDevSession will work on the current level with the current level information. Okay, so GameDevSession works with the current file. Save data. Which data? The level data we are working on, and we call the save system with the current level index. This is correct, and then data manager save game, the data manager dot save game, it will call the serialization manager to save the file, the actual file. Okay, so this is correct. Save data, level data. Oh, this level data comes from, and this is trigger also from. And let's paste it here. And this method is trigger from level progression. So if the level progression decides that okay, everything is okay, it's to save, it will send the data here and it will trigger this. So there's no saving functions inside progression. This looks okay. I will mark it as okay. Level ended. change this name somehow, because I don't like this level ended, because technically the level didn't end here. The level ends on the level progression. What this do? This marks the thing as finished. No, this is a work for the other one. I believe I don't need this level ended on this script. I guess I don't need this here. Goes level progression. So this technically marks it as finished. This is happening already there. If the game level current finished, get the next level. Oh, this is getting the next index, because get next level, it's actually setting the next index. So this could be done on the save data, because if I save this one, it's because I'm finishing it. I only save when I finished. If I don't finish, if I lose, I will not save it. It stays as it is. So if the save data current is finished, get the next level. So save data, saves the data, calls the save file, and then gets the next level. Copy paste. And eventually calls the Go briefing screen. But I don't want to do this here. I don't want to do this here, because I want to save the data first, show the status about the new status of the player on that level, and then I just call the briefing screen when the player enters or when it passes 30 seconds or whatever. So let's change this level ended. I already have it here, Go briefing screen. Oh no, this is the call deferred. This needs to be just this. Go briefing screen. I will change this name to briefing scene on defer. Because this function isn't just to do this. And I will have one called public void return to briefing scene. And this one is the one that has this line. So the level progression will do the math, will show the status, and when press the enter or when the time passes, it will call this one. It was already saved. The data is already saved, so it calls this in a different step. and these two work together, so they could be like this. So this will be called by level progression at the end of status. The end of status. And we can have the get next level here. So this get next level could be here, because this is just to get the index of the next level that will be selected on the interface. I guess I don't use this in any place, and level will not exist anymore. Okay, nice. Of course, this broke this one because this is calling that function, and we'll change it in a bit. At this point, return to the briefing screen. We'll select the next index to show on the briefing screen, and it will change to that scene deferred at the end of the frame, basically. And that's it. Okay. Level ended. We don't need it anymore, so we need to fix that here. Go to briefing screen. See, I have the same names in both situations. This is what is spaghetting the code. This will trigger the changing scene stuff, yeah, but not exactly. Yes, actually only this. So this is called now change return to briefing scene. This go to briefing scene is called where? Oh, okay. This is actually received from outside. This comes from the game event, so maybe I don't need to have this. If this doesn't happen here, it will happen here. Yes, it will happen here because I will have the timer on this level progression. So this comes from outside, but I need to check what's sending this message, and maybe it will not happen, or maybe, for example, the that panel on the left, when I press the button and returns to the briefing scene, it will trigger this thing over here, but I'm not sure if I can do it or if I just have this function working. Yeah, this, I'm calling this on level progression to eventually call the game session. So maybe I will just add this to the game session directly. I'm pretty sure that this comes from that menu. The left panel button screen, not this one. Left panel computer, not this one. I don't remember the name of the script of that panel. This panel over here. Panel show height. No, what I want is button. So mission briefing is the last one. Button 6. I open without looking at the thing. Button function none. It has a function. Oh, it's not, no, it's none here because this is button function none. And the first one. Button one. Strange. Left panel. Oh, yep. Maybe I have this changed inside the level itself. So let's go on the level station expansion, for example. If I select this one over here, very strange. Left panel, main screen, description of the level, okay. Button functions, this is the screen that shows what is written there. Button 1. Button function. It's weird because it should be restart here. I don't know why it's not restart and it actually works. Because I cannot change this function anywhere else. Because this panel, this left panel is inside the scene UI and I cannot do anything here. Or maybe I can, because I'm having a script above everything. Game events, no. Data manager, no. Game session, no. I have something, I remember I have something above that will set up those buttons. Yes. So let's say Rogue Planet, whatever. Level manager, level progression, level objectives. UI scaler, no, I'm not seeing the thing. Level objectives, no. Level manager. Oh, is the level manager. I don't like this name. I need to change this name. Is the level manager. See, the level manager is setting up the function, and this level manager, I don't like the name of this script. I don't really like the name of this script. Where is the level manager? It's here. Okay. I can change the whatever happens in that UI, but this cannot be called level manager because it doesn't make sense, this name. So another thing to fix. Level manager will set up the button 1 as restart, and it will set up the number 5 as 6 as change scene 2 mission briefing. Okay. Nice. Left panel, button 6, it has a script called button left panel. So, okay. And button left panel, depending on what we are doing, so change scene 2, for example, it will change the scene directly. It's not using the event system. So when I press that button, I will change the scene to the current level, not the next level. If it's a restart, it will restart the current level, not the next level. And change scene, button config. It will change for to the setting that is there. Okay, nice. So this is not the thing that is actually sending the message. So data manager, no data manager, level progression. This goes to briefing screen event. This comes from somewhere else. Maybe the lose situation is triggering this event. When we lose, we wait some amount of time and then we trigger the briefing, so we go out of the screen. Let's make sure. So one of the things that triggers this is the target, this is starting to get extremely complicated. Rough planet. I have here an area called end level area. So if the spaceship go out of this area, exit this area, not being there by default, so it needs enter to exit first, enter first to exit later. So when we go out, end game area, game event, yes. Oh no, we called an end game area. We call a game end area. Okay. It's not this one. We actually call it from outside. It's here. Level failed. We trigger the level fail on the level progression. That's okay. That's what I want to do. But this go to briefing screen. I don't know why or what comes from. I need to start to write where this comes from. End area. No. End game area. Because I will lose track of these events. So this comes from the game end area. Nice. I believe this one is not being used. It was used before, but eventually I already changed this. Because there is no other situation where we need to trigger this event. Unless we are being stupid. I'm being stupid actually, and I'm triggering this from inside itself. It would be very interesting. Game events. No. Okay. Whew. Oh, no. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this is not being used. So I will comment. I will play the game and see if we return normally to the briefing screen. If we do, this was not being used. This is being called now. Not this one. Not this one. I don't need this one. The game session. Return to the briefing scene. Level progression. We'll call the return. Okay, so save. Let's see if we didn't break anything. And if we can actually return to the briefing screen normally. So play, continue. We are in the briefing scene menu. Play, continue. Okay, play slot, a different slot. Okay, so going to the briefing screen from here, normal. Let's play level 4. I actually want to go back, so briefing, mission briefing. This is a direct changing scene line of code, so it's still working. Let's play the level 4 again. And whoops, I'm going out of screen because I don't know how to play. Interesting. Maybe going out of the, or maybe the out of screen is not working on this level, but it should. No errors. I'm pretty sure. So this is the station approach. Station approach has a end game area. Okay. And the game end area, find game events. It's not calling. It's calling the game end area. It's not calling the other one. It's not calling the game progression. The go to briefing screen. It's calling. Wait. Where are we? This is calling end game area. So this is transmitting the message, we reached the game end area. Now, who is receiving this game end game area? Find, copy, paste. No, first trust. Okay, all the scenes technically. Level progression, level fail. Okay, and the game events. Maybe it's in the game events. It's the game events that is triggering the other one. Where is game events? Why game events? Game events is the menu, I guess. Game events. The one that I don't like the name. What? Oh, of course, game events is the events system. Yeah, of course the name is there because it's set up there. Okay, so this one is where the trigger is. This one is what is calling game end game area is calling level fail on the level progression. It's here. So the other one is calling the level fail, and level fail find level fail is doing this. level fail. I'm not using this. This thing is not being used. Nothing is triggering this. Go to briefing screen. Copy. Paste. Level objectives. Level progression. Okay, we have the addition, we have the subscription, the unsubscribe, and we have the function. Okay, we have the game events. Okay. Oh, this is being triggered from the level objectives. Okay. So if we actually finish level objectives, paste, this is triggering that changing to the brief scene when the level ends. Okay. This and this will be merged together. I will merge these functions together. Level objectives and level progression. Or maybe not, but I want to have a clear communication path between them. So because they are both here, maybe I can just reference the other one and talk to it directly instead of using the event system. Because they always be in conjunction. So this one will reference the other one, because maybe I will have levels without objectives. Well, but I guess I have. All the levels have objectives. Let's say first trust. Oh, it doesn't have. Because, yeah, I need to fix this. It doesn't have objectives because technically the objective is the game end area. Is the target, sorry. The target is the objective. It deals with the objective directly. So maybe I will have another objective that is reaching a target, not only I need to set a list of things that many other things transmit to this one, and this will check those names over here. This actually is only actually checking for hatching connections and disconnections. So yeah. Okay, another level of problems to solve. No, I told 2 hours. I was joking. It will actually be 6 hours of fixing stuff. Okay, I understand the problem at this point, so at least I remember the things more or less. Okay. Why are we not triggering the end of level when we go out of the screen? End area. count to end, so it will start counting, and as soon as it reaches the time, it will trigger the game end and the end game area. Game end area will be triggered on the game session. No, yes, it should. Level progression. End game area. End game area will trigger the level fail. When level fail, will increase the fail attempts. Will do anything. It doesn't do anything. Oh no, it sets up here some state. So level fail okay, level fail, let me clear this box over here. Level fail is just a variable to check something, but it's not being used anywhere. What did I break? This will trigger the changing scene stuff. Game session level ended. This level data, something that is expecting a level data. The only thing that is expecting a level data here is the save data. We are saving data, save level data. Yes, we are, because we are changing here the fail attempts and we are marking it as false just to make sure. This counter is something else. Level running, okay. Oh, this is the clock, so the timer of the how fast we play the game. Okay. So when we fail the level, fell through, we use this where. I don't see why I have this here. I don't, where do I use this level failed? I don't use it anywhere. Oh, I use it here, because if it's not fail, because I can fail without fuel. Maybe that's because of this. We stopped the counter, doesn't matter anymore. We set the fail attempts, we increase the fail attempts. And then we make sure it's false, and then we need to save this information and return to the briefing menu. So this will be save level data. This will save the new fail attempt, new failed data, and that's it. We call the save data on the game session, and save data will do what? We'll save the data, we'll put the data on the variable, call the data manager to save the file, and go to the briefing scene. So save data jumps to the briefing scene. I don't want that. Saving is not doing this, because when we fail, so return to the briefing scene, copy, paste, game session dot return to the thing. At this point I will do it like this, but we save, then we need to show status, and then eventually this will happen from status. This will happen from status, not from here. So we have time to read the status as long as we want, and then we press a key to return to the briefing scene. But at this point, if I play this scene and I go out, I should go automatically to the briefing scene. Play. Let's go out of screen. Wait like 3 seconds maybe. Yes, okay, so this is how it was before, but now we have both functions separated. We have one to save and another to change scene, not the same thing inside one line of code. So now we can show status here. Very nice. We don't need this. So level fail, this is being triggered from level fail is not being triggered from anywhere. Yes it is, but it's being triggered with the game events. Why? Because I don't want to find this object. That's why. If I have a structure like this, and in this case the game area, the end game area is inside a canvas layer that is inside a parent, and eventually I need to go get nodes level progression to actually get there. So, and if I put this inside another object just because I want to tie this up later, and this game area actually goes inside the space background, whatever. So now I need to change the way how I find that, and I don't want that. That's why I made this communication between this one and that one through the event system. So no matter where this is, it will broadcast the message and the other one will listen. Okay. That's why I'm using the event system. Where were we? This goes to the briefing scene, is not being used here, and is not being called here. So this one does not need to exist here. Let's comment it out of the script. Now let's play and see if we broke something. If I break something. Play, continue, main menu, play, continue, for play. Actually go to the briefing, still works. For play, go out of the screen, faster. We are still coming here, so I believe everything's okay. So this was not being used. Delete. Save. So the level progression, check win and lose. Track steps to win, track steps to lose. I need to mark this as maybe. Because maybe I will keep the level objectives outside of the level progression and have a direct connection. In this case, I can have a direct connection because they will always be together. But just to make the code simple, I will not make both functions in the same script. Yeah. So this is checking where we are. This is actually seeing if we are following the right steps. Okay, where were we? Level progression, end level, win, level failed. So on level fail, we put this here. I'm not sure if this is the best solution. We stop the timer, the counter. This is counter. We actually don't need to stop it, but who cares? We stop it. We increase the fail attempts. We mark it as a not finished just to make sure. And we save the data. We show status. Status will be responsible for doing this. At this point, I don't have status yet, so let's keep it here. Process. What process does? If level is running, is counting the time. Okay. If I don't have fuel, if I have fuel, no fuel. Get current fuel. What? Okay, this get current fuel, this level progression is checking fuel, but is not reading the fuel, is receiving the fuel. I don't like this name. So this is not get current fuel, because it's not getting anything, it's receiving. Receive current fuel. This explains better what's happening here. So this will receive the current fuel every frame, or whatever, whenever the spaceship, whatever spaceship it is, sends the message. This is another situation where I want to have an event system, an event instead of a direct connection, because well, whatever spaceship I have, and I will have more than one, I put the spaceship on the level and it will communicate automatically. So this is what I want. Current fuel, this comes from the ship. If the fuel is lower or equal to 0, we mark it as no fuel. Why? Because we need to end the level. No fuel. So if no fuel and the level is not yet failed, No fuel counter. Okay, it will wait a little bit to end the level. To the level fail. So maybe I will have the timer in the level fail and instead of having different counters, because this counter is counting what? Is the fuel. This other counter is counting what? Oh, this is the duration of the level. So the counter is the duration of the level, or level duration. I will change the name. Level duration. Copy. Whoop. Paste. Paste. Okay. So level progression will have a delay. No, it will not have any delay. Yes, it will have a delay. It will not be called no fuel delay. It will be called status delay. Show status delay. It's 2 seconds. So as soon as we lose the level, whatever, it will wait 2 seconds to show the status screen. Save. Of course we have errors now because we changed the name of this. So if we don't have fuel and the level is not failed yet, we call the level fail directly, no counter. Show status counter. This will be counter. Counter. Copy, paste. I'm not sure if this is the best solution. Let me think. If I don't have fuel, I will call the level. This will not be here. I will call the level fail. If I don't have fuel and is not failed yet, I will call the level fail. Level fail will make level fail true, so this will not happen anymore. So this will happen only once, meaning the counter will not count anymore. Because if this is here, it will not count anymore. But if this is inside there, it will also not count, because this will happen only once because of that. So this counter needs to happen with a boolean. show status counter bool run counter. Copy. If run counter, we do the thing. Show status counter increased by delta, and if the status counter is greater than show delay, we will show the status. Okay. Or trigger the show the status, show status, show status. This run counter is something that happens inside the process, so it's happening every frame. If run counter needs to go true when no fuel. So we trigger level fail. Level fail will not trigger this. So level fail will mark it as fail. Stop counter, fail attempt. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe we can put here we need to save the fuel also. So this level data dot remaining fuel equals to fuel. No, I don't have the number here. I will deal with this later. Save fuel here. And show status. I need to have a function to enable status. Maybe I will put this public void show. What is our control? This is opposite. Wrong key. Public void show status. Whoop. And it will be inside this show status that we will check the reason of why we are showing the status. Check the reason. Because if we lose, we need to explain why. Because we crashed, because we went out of screen, because we are out of fuel. And if we win, so we need to check the reason. Okay. So show status will only happen here. This is actually, show status is actually run counter. Because as soon as we start the counter, it will wait the delay to show the status panel, and it will show it. This will be show status. Okay. And we can actually run counter false, because we don't need to show status twice. We show it, it stays shown. That's it. Okay, this is okay. Level fail. It's marked as fail. Stop the counter. This is the duration. Level duration. This level attempt go up. Finish false. We need to save the fuel. Maybe we trigger the spaceship to report all the information it has, as we already do that somewhere else, because every level will have a different spaceship. And then we save this data that we gather from this failed attempt. We save it on the save file, and then we run the counter. Okay, we start running the counter. After 1 second, the start. So we failed the level. After 1 second, we show the status. This is a panel, which will be making the status visible. I will not do it now. And that's it. So let's see what we have more in this process function. If the level is running, the level duration goes up. Okay, so this is another counter. We have here a stop counter. Stop counter does what? Level running goes false. Okay. If we have no fuel, I guess I'm going back and forward. This can be just one thing, or maybe the no fuel is just one situation, and then I will have more situations. So I will do, yes, I will have different situations for failing the level. So let's keep it separated. This level failed is not being used. Yes. Oh, this is a problem. Oh no, this level failed is here to prevent triggering this failed level again. Yes. If level fail is true, it will call the level fail, and level fail is true, so it will not trigger anymore. Okay. This is to prevent double triggering, because this is inside the process. And why this is inside process? Because we are checking the fuel every frame. Okay. Or maybe we don't need, because we are receiving the fuel here, and as soon as we have no fuel, instead of going no fuel equals true, to then do this. I'm sorry, I believe my stream broke a little bit. Hello, Snunun. Mr. Nunu, how are you? Can you listen to me? I had a message saying that I was offline. Sleepy? Are you okay? Did you see my stream breaking a lot? Anyway, if no fuel, there's no fuel is set up by this, so maybe I'll do this directly. If fuel less than 0 and it's not failed. I will trigger the thing directly. It's not very smart to have this happening twice. That's it. No fuel is no longer needed. Because if I have no fuel, level fail. That's it. So the no fuel is not used in anywhere else. Delete. And delete. Okay. Can you beat a level with no fuel? No. Well, technically you could. That's a thing that I want to change eventually later, but before I do that, I need to make, because I'm changing how the scripts communicate with each other, I need to do the same thing as I have in a new form, and then I will have the feature. Because imagine a situation where you waste the last drop of fuel to go into the dock, and you actually dock. So technically you are out of fuel, you are dead because you cannot maneuver anymore, so technically you are lost in space, but eventually you dock by accident, so you are actually saved. So I don't know. I guess the player cannot. No, it's not noise. Sorry for always making noise. Noise is good. Noise makes us think a little bit on solutions or on problems or eventual problems. But I already thought about this because when I was testing the game, I was like playing and I hand the fuel, but I actually dock 1 second later, and I was like, oh, I could finish. So I need to add this feature, but I didn't do it yet. Anyway, if I don't have fuel and I didn't, I will make this readable, more readable. And level failed equals false, so I didn't fail yet. I will fail the level. Level fail. I will fail the level, which immediately locks this trigger again and do whatever it needs to do. Okay. I don't remember why I have this switch over here. Maybe because nothing. I was testing something probably, and this stayed here forever and ever. Delete. Okay, I will play. Just make sure I didn't break anything, and if I broke something, I will fix it. So technically this deals with the fail level on out of fuel and what? And out of screen, I guess. No? Where is the fail level? Fail level only happens out of screen, okay, and out of fuel. Let's do it. Let's see if we can actually go out of screen and fail the level. Play level. Let's go faster, out of screen. I will crash. Stupid. Come on. Oh, very strange. It's not failing. If I crash, it's not happening. And when I restart, I didn't restart the correct level. Also another bug to fix. Out of screen. Oh, of course. Sorry, I comment the line that changed the level. It's here. So this should be inside the show stat. So if we change to the briefing scene, it means that we are showing the status window. Not yet, because it doesn't exist yet. I forgot to uncomment that. That's why I'm not going out. Play, continue, level 4, play. But it's not this one. Oh yes, it works, okay. Number 4, play. So technically I'm showing the status now. Going out. Yes. Nice. And the other failing is out of fuel. Okay. Let's make sure it works. This will be more difficult to test because I need to wait a little bit for the fuel to run out. Oh, we just drift here. No. Don't go out, please. I went out. Come on. This is the most difficult to do because I need to waste fuel without going out of screen. Oh, can I do this? No. Oh, another bug. Look at the fuel. And look at the fuel. Going down, going down. But if I press up and down, no fuel being wasted. Okay, I need to fix that eventually. The main engine wastes more fuel. Oh, and probably if I do this, can I start rotating? And now Yeah, don't go anywhere. No fuel. Yep, done. Working. Nice. So let's copy here the status screen from the others. Oh, yes, this one is the one that has the status screen. Okay. So this status screen is where? Is this thing. Okay. And this thing turns on and off end level panel and enable end panel. Okay. With an event. So level progression. The level progression will trigger this event. So game events dot on enable panel. Enable end panel. Yes, enable end panel. So showing status is calling the game event dot current dot show stats or enable end panel. Game events on enable no enable end panel is an error. Why? Oh, because this is expecting to receive the level data to show on the panel. So we need to inject here this level data. I guess this goes off automatically in the beginning. Play. Oh, I forgot to. This will not work. Now I need to comment this line or else we will not see it because we'll change scene immediately. Play, a wrong play. It should work anyway. It doesn't. Yeah, I need to start the game from the menu or else it doesn't know which current level is dealing with. Play, continue. Or maybe we have, oh no, yeah, it's showing. So this is the panel. Fail attempts, always growing. We are failing every frame. So we need to fix this. Yeah, but remaining fuel is still the wrong fuel. We will fix that later, but at least we are showing the panel when we want to show the panel. The problem is we are not showing the correct numbers. And we are not showing the correct numbers because first, this fail attempt is happening every frame. Where is the fail attempt? Is in the game session? No, it's in the level progression. This is happening every frame, because level fail is being called every frame. Level fail is being called every frame because we are out of screen. Yeah, we need to have this boolean level fail. It will needs to be inside here. Because outside of level screen means that, or maybe I fixed the other script. End area, this will not trigger end area. I'm not sure where maybe I will do this here, because I just need to do it once. If level fail is not fail, level failed equals false, yeah, this will only trigger once, even if I'm calling it many times. The end is level, the level is ended, so I'm not really worried about low performance here, because we will reset everything in 2 seconds or something. So even in this fuel thing, we actually don't need to to test this. Let's make sure it's working. So we should only have a one fail attempt growing, just one. Play, continue, level 4, and the out of screen will be the one that will trigger a lot of errors, a lot of fails. So let's go out. Okay, fail attempts doesn't grow anymore, and the remaining fuel is wrong yet, and the best time cannot exist, at least if we didn't finish the level yet. I believe this is not showing the current play session, it's showing the previous one. Let's make sure. Let's reset the level 4. False. -1. Fail attempts 0. Oh, this is the wrong level. No, station approach, this is the correct level. Why this is 0? Oh, it's not saving the file. It's not saving the data. That's why. And this goes 0. Save. It's not saving the data. Game session. Save data is actually saving the data. I'm calling for the save data. Save data level. Save level data. This is happening here. We stop the counter. We mark it as Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Level fail. If is not fail yet, it's fail now. Stop the counter. I have this twice. Why? Oh, this is the win situation. Oh, maybe there's a problem. No, they have different names. Okay. Fail and tabs go up. Level data finished goes false. It asks for the thing to save the file and runs the counter. So it saves the file first with this level data, the most updated data. We are not saving the everything we need to save. Where is the data? Level data. Where is the data? Level data. I don't have it here open. Should. Level data. We need to save everything. Let's actually save everything. Copy. Level progression. Paste. So level title, we don't need to save level title because it's the same. Instruction also no, this no, and the file no. Finish false. It's already here. Finish time, if it's false, finish time is still -1. But I will not do this, because if I already finished the level, and I already have a time, and I fail again because I'm trying to improve the time, I don't want to mess the time, so this will not be saved on fail. Fail attempts will be saved. Okay. Initial fuel doesn't need to be changed. And remaining fuel equals to something, but this depends on the spaceship, and it's better to call the spaceship to report this value. I already have that, if I'm not mistaken. Ship 1. Save ship data already reports the remaining fuel directly to the current level. Oh, current level, not last level. Current level. Save. That's why it was not saving. But also it's not saving because I'm not calling this. And this is an event called save ship data. So here I can call an event game events dot current dot save ship data, and then I save the data. This level data, oh, maybe I cannot do this because this will substitute the fuel that comes from the other side. So what I'm going to do, since we have here the fuel, instead of having this fuel reported, we will have this fuel as a global variable for this script, float fuel. Or maybe don't, because if I say spaceship, please give me the data, it will put everything. No, it will put everything in the save session, the save file. But then here I will substitute the entire thing anyway. Yes, I prefer to save the fuel like this. This file, this level data, dot fuel, remaining fuel equals to fuel. Okay. Save. And when I write this, I'll write the entire thing. Okay. Receive current fuel. And here we need to say fuel equals to report fuel report reported, and then we test if we fail because we don't have fuel, but at least we have the number there. Save, let's test and see what happens. But I guess at this point at least the numbers will be updated correctly. I'm not seeing any problem, but I don't know. Let's say out of screen. Yeah, best time is the best time, because we failed. We have at least now the fuel is correct. 15.26. A failed attempt is too much. Why? Because I reset the file. Fail attempt should be 0. And time should be -1 or else, which means it's not finished yet. So why is the status window showing numbers that are not here? Showing status, where is showing status? Enable end panel. I will change this name to enable status panel, but I'm sending these level data after I have the data here. This level data comes from game session. Get this level data. Okay, game session. Where is game session? Where is get this whatever? current level. So technically this is getting the current level information in the beginning. So in the beginning is reading these numbers over here. And let me see if I see that fail attempts giant number, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's actually the fail attempts is on level 1. So those index are not correct somewhere. I have a wrong index. Get the level is the current level. Current level is the one I select when I press enter to play. I'm pretty sure. Current level is a number. End panel, level data. Where is the briefing menu or menu briefing? Menu briefing. Play next level. Select that level, and then I will change into file the selected level. Technically, the select level will be the current level, but where do I change the selected to current? I don't. So maybe here is the problem. I will change. I don't change the selected to current. That's why current stays at 1 every time. We change the selected level. Game session selected is not being used anywhere unless to select again when we finish. Selects the next one. So here is the problem. Mission briefing. The selected goes to the last, so we can see which level was the last one we play. But we need to game session dot current level equals to selected. And then just make sure we load the current instead of the selection. It's like triple checking the error. Let's play. Play, continue, select 4, play. It's actually the 4. We got off screen 16.78 of fuel. So no best time because we didn't finish yet. 16.77. Okay. Fail attempts 1. So yeah, we were not updating the number of the index of the current level. So we were always in the first level. Okay, so let's finish the level and see if these numbers go. If those numbers change to something more realistic. mission briefing, level 4. Okay, best time 12 seconds, remaining fuel 15.26, which is not this one. Oh, fail attempts 1. Oh yeah, the winning situation is still with an error. Okay, let's fix the winning, because we were fixing the losing. Where is the level progression? So this is what happens on level fail. Level fail, I guess it's working. Counter to enable status window. Okay. This level ended means that we win. Level ended. We need the same thing, because I'm not sure if this is not being triggered. Maybe not. Level ended comes from outside. I will see where later. But we set this as true. Okay. We check the time. And finish time equals to whatever we have, and if finish time is -1 means that we finish, that it wasn't finished before, so we set the level duration, that's it. If level duration is lower than the finish time, we will update the duration. So this is technically winning time and save only best times. If we repeat the level and we don't do it faster, the number will not be updated. Save data from the ship. I don't want this. This will be... No, I don't want this. Let's do what we did here. Where is the level data? Copy, paste. Level title, instruction, briefing, and scene don't need to be updated. Finished, true, already there. Finish time, already there. Fail attempt doesn't matter because we win. Initial fuel, who cares? Doesn't change. Remaining fuel, it will be the same as this one. Remaining fuel. And I guess the rest is the same as this one here. Remaining fuel is the same. We save the data and we start the counter for the status window. And that's it. So the difference between losing and winning is the time, is the saving time and the finished variable. The rest is the same, at least at this point. F5. Let's play it a little bit. Play. Continue. This one is already finished. So let's first make it not finished. Level 4, which is the orbital turn. No, next. Station approach. False. Finish time -1. It was never finished. Failed attempt. Yeah, let's say we failed 5 times before and we don't have fuel yet. Oh, maybe we can do the remaining fuel also a best score. If we win, we only save the best remaining fuel, which is the highest possible. Anyway, save, Godot, play. Play. So now the level 4 is playable, level 5 is not playable. I need to have something like changing the color, I don't know, because yeah, play. I had 5 failed attempts, yes, so let's fail another one just to see if we go 6. Yeah, fails attempt 6. Can I press here? No, because this panel is on top. Let's solve this. No, I will not solve this here. Play. The panel needs to have buttons to go back. That's the solution. Well, not improvise a solution. 4. Let's finish. I need to have the timer working on the screen. The counter is not counting because it ends immediately. The data is wrong. The first thrust forward bound is not the correct level. Fuel is, everything is wrong. This level data comes from the ready function, meaning when the level starts, comes from the game session. The game session get this level data. Technically, is reporting the current level. And the current level variable is the one that is being loaded. So if I'm loading level 4, why do I have where is the mission? Well, this level data technically has the correct data, but somehow it doesn't. Do I reset? No, but if I reset it would be empty, not the first level information. This level data finished true. Level data finished time, so I'm only changing these parts of the level data. Run counter true. Also run counter Where is the process? If run counter. It changes changes immediately. So this run counter is not counting anything. Show status unless it is 0. No, it's 2 seconds by default. Level progression, 2 seconds. Build, yeah, it's built already. What's wrong? Where am I missing something? The stop counter is the time of the level, doesn't affect anything else. Run counter. Maybe I'm showing the status in the wrong place. Enable panel with this level data that is already updated. Or maybe instead of this level data, I will send the current. Oh, it's not here. No. Yeah, but the data is updated in the file, so it saved the file. It saved the file. The data is here and is correct. So 6 attempts, remaining fuel. I don't remember if it was 16. Yeah, but this changed and it's true, so we finished. Okay. So maybe the enable panel is not writing the thing correctly. And level panel. Enable panel receives the data. The text of the title will be level data dot level title. Best time will be what comes from outside. Everything looks normal. Enable panel this is actually happening because I have here, well, it shouldn't happen every frame, but invisible is true. Let's enclose this inside an if visible, not visible. If not visible, update the text, print enable panel and visible. Play. Let's go on the higher orbit. Oh, this doesn't have the panel. This is the only level that has the panel. Okay, we need to finish it again. Let's try to be faster. No, it's not working. It's not working. Why is not working? Level progression, no, but it starts from the beginning. level duration 0, level running true. Run counter is false, I guess. Maybe run counter somehow. And run counter. Show status counter equals 0. If run counter, I'm making run counter true somewhere. Level fail, no. Level ended, okay. Ready function is false. So why the counter is triggers immediately? I'm very intrigued because play continue. Let me check. Remote. We don't have, no. We don't have any level progression outside of the level itself. I don't have level, no level yet for play. So level progression only starts working when I enter the level. Yep, level progression is here because I load this level. So but it's not working. When I dock, let's read everything again. When I dock, okay, I have an idea. Level progression, level ended, is being called from where? From some event. But I believe that on the level objectives, I'm triggering I'm triggering the briefing screen directly. Level ended. So level ended. Everything went okay. This is I win the game. If the counter is higher than the delay achievement and level is ended, not centered yet. Level ended, current level ended. Game events, level ended. This is wrong. So I will trigger the level ended. Level ended is being received here, and it will trigger level ended. So technically we still count. and we make it a level indecent. This should be the first one. When I have these kind of states, I prefer to do it in the first line, so I actually, it's like the rule. This is a problem. Let's delete these two and also this one. Save. Bye bye, Mr. Nuno, if you are still there. Okay. Too fast. Still wrong. Still immediately. If level ended, this should be inside. Level up. Yeah, I need to rewrite this one because this is the last script to be rewritten, and maybe this is why it is not working. Once again, sorry for the breaking. My internet or something is, I don't know. I know what it is. I think I know what it is, but I cannot solve it right now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so level progression, I guess, is working fine. The problem is on level objectives. And by the way, level objectives on the level 4 is looking for a connecting edge ship 1 dock 1. Okay, as soon as it receives this message, it will delay to achievement 10 seconds. Or maybe none, because this is not the place to count time. Yeah, we will change this. So if level ended, we clear the radio queue, we start counting time, but we don't do it anymore. Next level, current level, enable panel with the current level. but this enable panel will not be here. And we will not have the delay. Let's reformat this. Okay, so when the level ends, if it's not yet sent the information, we'll call we clear the radio queue. We don't need to count time. We don't need to enable the panel with the first level information. We just say radio queue 0, game events, level ended. This will not be through the game event, this will be a direct connection. And we set it as true. So this will not happen more than one because this is happening in the process. Save. I believe it's working now. Play. Play for play. Yeah, station approach, reverse thrust challenge, best time 21 seconds and 30 whatevers. Remaining fuel 16.32, which is what I have. Fail attempts 6. Nice. Now I need buttons to go out of here. And one thing I will do, not only enable this one, but I will also disable the other ones. So when I call for the enable, where is the thing? It's in level progression. If it's not visible, it gets visible. Where is that? It's here. Enable level panel and level panel. And level panel has this function here. If it's not visible, it will stay visible. But we also need to unvisible the other one, which is the UI. So maybe I will have here a manual or maybe instead of having a menu, well, I'm not sure. I will change it a little bit. So this end level panel, I will change this script name to no, this has the scaling stuff. This needs to be inside the panel. So ignore. Let's add here export public what? Control public control called UI. And down here we say UI, let's actually do the opposite, dot visible equals false. And of course this needs to be true, just in case, in the ready function. It will not work because I forgot to put here the variable. So assign UI, UI is this one. Save, play. And station approach, reverse thrust challenge. The panels, the ship panel and the menu panel disappeared. Best time 19 seconds, remaining fuel 16.57, fail attempts 6. So I guess I solved the problem, which was to separate all of these functions were kind of randomly in different scripts. And now what I have, let me check mark what I have here. Game session works with the current file. Yes. Level progression. Check win and lose. Yes. Track steps to win and to lose. No. This is not here. This is on level objectives. This one needs to talk back to that one. Talk directly. Writing the status panel. Yes, this is done. This is called, this is made here. More or less. It is writing. The writing is made inside the panel itself, but yes, this one is the script that sends this information. Called game session to update current file. Yes, this is working. Check win and lose. Yes, this is working. Game session is working with the current file only. Yes. I'm kind of happy. I'm just missing this one here, this part over here. So this one is talking with that one, but not directly, and I want it to be directly. So is one less event to deal with. So this level progression, level objectives is calling the level progression through an event. And I guess I will have I already have here I need to talk to the level progression. Game session is the one in root, so no, different thing. So we need a level progression reference. What the hell? Progression called level progression. This will actually be something available Sport public, so I can manually set up the thing. Let's build the script and go here on level objectives and assign the level progression. So if I have objectives, I need to do this. If I don't have, who cares, because this one does not have reference to the other, is the opposite direction. So level progression, level objectives will talk to the level progression. Okay. So now, instead of using the game events to communicate to the other one, which is here, we go level progression dot level ended. No. Yeah, level ended. It's not public, probably. It's not public. Yep. Okay. Level ended. That's it. And this one does not need to exist. So level ended does not exist anymore. Means that this does not need to exist here. And in the game event, I can also delete level ended. Save. Build. Game events does not contain a definition for. Okay, I forgot, so delete something. Check orbit. This check orbit needs to be integrated on the objectives. So everything's centralized there. And this is a lot of stuff to put there. How can I do this? This check orbit, this is actually on. Higher orbit should be around here. Check orbit. Yeah, because all of these targets were we're using the event system, so it doesn't need to talk. Yeah, I guess I will revert the thing. I prefer to use, or at least, no. Yeah, let's undo everything. So game events, undo, let's keep it this way. Yeah, because I will have multiple stuff calling the end level. So I guess it's better to use it, to do it with an event. So I don't need to worry about connections. It will not always be the objectives. And I need to change the name of this because it will not be level objectives. This will be hatching objectives, or at least maybe one of the objectives is to have orbits, and the check orbit reports to that one. Probably. This one is here. So where is the game session? It's not a game session. It's level progression. Undo, save. Okay. Build. So in this case, I don't have the objectives in this level. Well, I still have it, but I will delete them. Oh, wait. Yeah, the thing is to contact to the level. No, it doesn't. Delete node, yes. The one responsible for showing the status screen is this one. This needs to exist, the others. So on level ended, in the orbit, I will call level ended. That will trigger the win situation. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And the fail, so this comes from the orbit, check orbit. This comes from the something target fixed, and eventually from others if I need. And of course the level objectives also. And level objectives, let's undo. We call also the same event, and we don't need a variable anymore. Save, Godot, build, no errors. So now let's go to the, where is the scene? Station approach. Okay, save. Let's copy this panel. Well, the panel is not yet done. I will save this panel as a scene so I can update all of them. Make scene, no. Save branch as scene. I don't know where they are. Elements, parts, no. No, I don't know. Screens. No. UI panels is here. So status and level. status panel. It will be called status panel. And now status panel is somewhere far away. Let's reset this position. Undo. This is the size. Where's the position? Undo. This needs to be inside that one. And this should be at 0. Localization, no. Tooltip. I don't know. Where is the position? Layout, transform. What? Ah, okay. I thought I was moving this one, not that one. Okay. Reset. So the panel is here. Save. Station approach. Of course, now the panel went 0, 0. And the position is not important here because it will always be on camera, on the camera. Okay, so now that we have this status panel, we can add this to all of the scenes. We need to assign the UI. Save. Let's go here on the higher something, higher orbit. It's here. Okay. Let's put the panel here. UI canvas layout. This game end area can be smaller. And the canvas should have this new UI panels, stats panel. And this needs to have a reference to the UI. Okay, so save. Let's make sure this is actually working. We need to start from the menu. So play, higher orbit. So the purpose of this level is to get to the orbit. Almost there, just a tiny bit more. Whoop. And now we are with the right altitude there. We just need to go forward now. A little bit more. Okay, now we wait for the 3 orbits, because 3 orbits. Oh, this is the wrong briefing. So stable orbits 3. We have a small delay. Maybe not so big. We should be already in the status scene. Something is wrong. Level name. Am I missing something? Line 35. Line 35 of hand level panel. What? It's not assigned. Why? When I save the scene, it loses the connections. Maybe I need to not do it. Oh, it's not finding them because I changed the. It's instead of getting node. Yeah, and this goes out. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Because I changed the structure. This is what I don't like in having automatic grabbings of objects, because if you change the structure because it's neater to have a better higher orbit. I will do a different thing. Let's go on the 4th one because it's faster to finish. If it doesn't work on one, it doesn't work on the other. So this one should have also the same problem. Okay, let's dock. Somehow it's darker. Station approach, I cannot read anything. Fail attempts, okay. Oh, yeah, it's darker because it's behind, okay. Save. Now let's see if this is working on the orbital. Play, continue, higher orbit. Almost, just a little bit more. Okay, it's counting. One, two, three, and we should have. Maybe I can go just two. Oh, it's happening, but it's not showing. Why? No errors? Higher orbit. Oh, maybe, no, it's in front of the background. Very weird. Maybe it needs to be above the camera. Let's change how many laps we go around the planet. Where is the check orbit? One orbit. Okay, save. Play. Play slot 4, level slot 3, level 4. Wrong level. Level 5, 6. Too much. I go out of the area and I will lose. Yeah, but this is enough to finish the level. Stable orbit 1. I should have the status panel. Yes, higher orbit. The name is correct. Best time 48 seconds. Remaining fuel 16. I didn't. Fail attempt 1. I don't remember failing this one. Let's fail on purpose. Let's fail on purpose. Continue. Play level. Wrong level. Fail attempts 2. Okay. Nice. I got it. UI, no. Level and level. Well, wait. Yeah, okay. Nice. Let's add here 2 buttons. Or 1 button to change to the briefing scene. Maybe we can just copy the play button from the beginning. No. I will also need to have, yeah, I don't like it. Not even a little bit, because I delete the thing and I will need to have it again. This one is what? Station expansion? No, it's not this one I want. Station approach. What I want is to have level progression and level, and the end level enables the running. The running enables the panel. Return to the briefing scene. Do we have that? No, I deleted the function. The problem is I need to have this return to, this needs to be a individual. This needs to be an individual function. Public void return to briefing scene. Well, but technically I'm calling the game session, so where's the game session? Return to the briefing scene. Maybe I just have here the subscription. Game events dot current dot go to the briefing scene. Go to briefing screen. I don't like this name. I will use the same name. Return to briefing scene. Plus equal this. Return to briefing scene should be on the game events. And this should be on R. Return to briefing scene. Okay, save. And as soon as we finish reading the information on the status screen, which is here, we call the event. We call the event. Or maybe we can have a timer here. And panel, let's put the timer for now. Float auto briefing scene delay equals to five seconds. float counter boolean can count. Let's test this. Scale UI, enable panel can count equals true. Update. Where is the update? I don't have update. I delete the update. Not the update. I'm in the wrong software. The process. Okay, if can count. If can count, we'll say count equals counter equals plus equal actually to float delta. Counter will increase by seconds. If counter is higher than auto briefing scene delay, we call the event game events dot current dot brief return to briefing scene. Whoop. Okay, at this point it's 5 seconds, so as soon as I have the status panel, I wait 5 seconds and I should go to the briefing scene. I'm a little bit tired right now, so probably this will not work. But if it works, the stream ends here. Higher orbit. Maybe I will have the panel on the other levels first, just to make sure everything is working. Go forward. Too much. Maybe not. Just a tiny bit more. Whoop. And now forward here. Briefing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm happy. Let's do the fourth. So this should happen the same way, because going to the other scene is on this element. Okay, if I have that element on all scenes, all of them should work normally. I'm super tired. I hope you enjoyed this stream. It was a very complex braining situation here, because there was a lot of relations from here to there, and It's kind of crazy, but now I feel it's cleaner and everything is organized in the right place. So I end up by not deleting any of the original scripts. I just organized the code inside them. And yeah, that's it. I believe it's working nice at this point. So I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe if you want to follow these sessions, and see you in the future.